We're here with Alex Rossi, but we're behind schedule, and Alex Pillow is on deck and already waiting. So thanks for coming, bud. Good chat.
Thank God.
Sit back down. You're not getting away with it that easy. What are you drinking?
Amazingly smooth Java House. Black coffee.
Black coffee?
Black coffee.
Is that how you like your coffee?
Diesel, bro.
But you have like Java House has all these cool.
Yeah, but I don't drink that. Diesel.
Just diesel.
Yeah.
Just straight diesel.
Black coffee.
You tried them all the flavors and
No.
all the other? No.
No.
Should you not at least give them a whirl?
No.
No?
Nope.
No. Okay. Does Java House want you to try them?
No.
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 Never asked.
No.
Never.
I have a Lavexander drink.
me?
A Lavexander. It's a mix on lavender and my name.
Right.
Right. And then there's the Rasmussen something or another, and then the Edster,
The Edster.
because the most famous drink at Java House is the Tedster.
Of course.
Right.
Oh, no,
Because
Ted,
Ted. So it was actually quite clever to come up with the Edster.
Right.
The Edster's in last.
Oh, you've like got the fans are voting on
the
these?
Rossi drink's leading, obviously.
Okay.
And then the Rasmussen drink's a mocha.
The
So he's-
Lavexander?
Yeah.
Right. So what is it?
it's a latte of sorts.
It's a
With
lavender flavored latte?
Lavender, vanilla, some sea salt. Yeah.
Did you have any say in this?
Yep.
But I thought you only drank.
I do. Go try it, though.
See what I have to put up with
Pretty good.
every freaking week.
You should go try it.
Unbelievable. How's media day going?
Fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you drinking more coffee now that you're a
Yes.
father?
So much more, especially today.
Yeah.
Last night was tough.
Rough night, huh?
Rough night.
Rough night.
Rough night.
All right, little.
Usually I cut off my coffee intake around 1-ish, and I'm not going to stop at all.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
coming up on 2:30,
Yeah.
and you're just full gas.
Yeah.
High octane.
Exactly.
Full diesel.
Yeah.
Do you really have to cut off coffee at 1:30, like, or you struggle with the rest of the day, like
No, but
but you not sleep
sorry.
as well?
I guess when I say cut off coffee, I switch aggressively to Diet Coke.
Oh, got it.
Right.
Okay,
so
sorry.
I'm not scared of caffeine.
Right.
It's more just like I don't feel like
That's your morning drink.
I don't feel like I have gotten through the morning yet.
Right.
Hence why I'm still hammering the coffee.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Because you've basically just been up for like almost 24 hours
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before
But they're a blessing.
we love them. They're a blessing. So before last night,
Yeah.
how's Ben been?
No, Ben last night was great. Kids do these wild things. They grow.
They do.
Right.
Quite a bit.
And by growing, they eat.
Quite a bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's just at that point, I guess today he chose.
He's hungry.
Yeah, he's hungry.
Hungry kid.
Very hungry boy.
He's chip off the old block.
Yeah.
Does he at
the rate?
at the obnoxious rate that you do?
He's learning to.
Right.
Right. But you got to remember their stomachs are like the size of a nickel.
Right. I'm
So-
seeing like in relative terms to
Sure.
other,
Babies?
2 weeks old.
Probably. Yeah.
He's probably.
I mean, he's in the 99th percentile of everything, so rate of consumption wouldn't surprise me.
99th percentile of everything.
Yeah.
He's just a
Length, head size,
so much
femur.
hair.
Probably that. They don't measure that, but
They should.
a lot of hair.
The guy, he just looks like you. He's just got a
Pretty cool.
He's just got like your exact haircut
Yeah,
and hair
it's
color.
pretty wild.
It's pretty wild.
It's actually awesome because like I can just stare at him and time evaporates.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
It's like the sweetest thing you've ever said, I
I
think.
love it. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So I guess given that, there's a different sleeping plan maybe for the next couple days.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna live here.
Got it.
Yeah.
Riding the bus.
Yeah. Good luck, Kelly.
Yeah.
See you Monday.
It'll be fine.
She'll be fine. Her mom's in town.
There you go.
Yeah. She's got help. Yeah.
Got some help. Speaking of help, you've already had some help on your race start.
Yeah. Up too.
Up to.
From not sleeping.
That's pretty. It was all worth it.
Sleep is overrated.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
You picked up 2 spots without a
did.
single minute of sleep.
Right.
Starting 12th. How do we feel about that?
Fine.
How do we think the car is? How was Monday?
Monday was good. I think Monday was our best day, which better late. Well, maybe it's not late, but better late than never. We were always like on this kind of knife edge, super small window. Like there'd be moments of like glory where you thought everything was great, and then you'd be miserable, and we couldn't really understand why. And then we made a change, kind of going into Monday, and it kind of just widened that window massively. And all of a sudden, it was like like the heart rate came down a little bit in traffic, and you were less tense, and it just felt more natural, and you weren't thinking about every input, and it was nice.
We're terrified of every input.
It wasn't even that. It was just like it was knife edge. It was unpredictable. It wasn't quite giving you the feedback that you wanted, and we resolved that, which was encouraging.
Because so many people are talking about the hybrid and the added weight and all that, making it a little bit more difficult in general, whether it's qualifying runs, race runs, kind of what you have to have the car feeling like. Are we going to see is it kind of like for the first 10 laps, everybody's kind of good on a new set, and then the disparity in setups and balances will grow maybe wider than what we've seen in the past?
Potentially. I think, you've driven here a lot. Tire deg isn't really a thing unless you miss it. Mm-hmm. I think that's still the same.
Okay.
Is it easier to miss it? Potentially. But like if you're in the window, it's not going to be a tire deg race. You're not going to be managing tires. The last 5 laps of the stint are going to be terrible. I mean, we've seen it with Ganassi. We've seen it with other teams. It's very possible in the first stint you could be a little outside the window and vibrate tires and that sort of thing. So like that potential is still there, but no, I don't think it's going to be like a massive comers and goers sort of race.
This track's often very temperature sensitive, very condition sensitive. Yeah. You've seen a little bit of everything this month. Race day, cool, cloudy, probably lower track temps.
Yeah.
Is that concerning that it's kind of a condition you haven't really seen yet? I mean, maybe carb day is going to be the closest.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, if it's a condition that you haven't seen yet, that's the way you want it to go, right?
Yeah.
I think we saw last year with the rain delay conditions that were much cooler than we had seen all month, and the show we got was
considerably better than we thought it was going to be.
Phenomenal, right? And so I think we're going to see exactly that. Presumably, if the forecast is correct, which at this point it seems like it would be, it's going to be great for 500 miles. Like it's going to be a pick'em, right? Because there's going to be a lot of good cars that, maybe were on that edge of being in the window. Their window now just got wider. So instead of it being like, okay, these are the 6 guys you really got to think about, man, I could probably pick 15, 20 cars that are going to be good and have a shot at it.
With the window sort of widening and the disparity maybe between those okay cars and those good cars shrinking, I mean, how much harder does that make your job starting from row 4?
I don't know. I think this race, it is impossible. I kind of came to this conclusion earlier in the week, and I did something that I haven't really done, but this whole kind of couple months leading up to this, I've watched a lot of 500s back, and all of them I've been able to be like, all right, that I would have done a little bit differently if I was that person, or in my shoes, I would have done that a little bit differently as Alex to affect the end result. And then I watched last year's and I watched what Pato did, and like, there's no notes.
Yeah. 100%.
And he still didn't win.
Yeah.
Right. So like, I don't know that anyone has any concept or clue of like, what does it mean now that these conditions are this and where you're starting from, and you've got Penske's on the back row and all of these sort of things. Like, who knows who's going to win this race? Like and that's the beauty of it. Right. So you can still go and be the best car and execute on pit lane, have the best strategy and all these sort of things. You can still not win. So I can't answer that question. I'm just going to go out and enjoy it, and hopefully it's your day.
Is it, can you back it up to the point where it's like, by lap 150, we need to be here?
No.
It's just...
Absolutely not.
You just roll the dice.
Because look at 2016. Like, there's no scenario where I should have won that race in terms of like...
lap 150, people weren't like, oh, watch the 98.
Right. Like that.
Don't sleep on the 98.
What a strategy move they made, right? Like it's... And that's Indy. And that's why we love it and hate it. So yeah, I mean, I think in reality, like logically, of course you want to be in the top 3 cars coming out of the final stint. You want to be in the top 2 cars with 4 to go. Yes. But like, does that mean that that's going to be the situation that presents itself? No.
All right. Well, that's why we love it. We don't hate it. We just love it. He loves and hates it.
When you were doing it, you hated it.
Oh, I had my moments.
Yes.
I really had my moments.
I can think of one in particular.
One in particular was great, but at least 2 actually.
Right.
But, yeah.
Well, that was practice.
Best of luck.
My hands are full.
Of diesel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.